Raesjon, what stood out from your guys' defense after you went back and watched the tape, specifically that first half,
I would say overall we did a good job stopping the run, getting penetration, stopping the pass game. We were flying around out there, just doing our job and reading our keys and making plays. So I feel like overall we did a pretty good job as a defense total.
Obviously, first start for you last week. What felt different going into this game for you, just knowing you had that experience under your belt from last week?
I would say the practices really were different just because I already had that experience. So coming into practice after the game, it just helped me practice better, and then which led into the better game day.
It's obviously an early bye week, but just coming off that performance you guys had, do you guys wish you had a game this week just to build off the momentum?
Well, it's always good to have like a week off so you can get mentally prepared and physically prepared for the other team since they have a game this week. So I feel like we're getting a jump on them just having this week off. So of course I feel like we deserve this break and we need this break, but of course having a game would be great too. So works both ways.
Are there ways you're getting more and more comfortable each game you're out there?
Definitely. And I was just telling Chris right here, I was saying that after I played in the first game, coming out to practice, it felt more comfortable just getting in the groove of things. So I feel like that led over to a good week of practice again and then another good Saturday.
We've heard a lot of people say that your maturity has grown over the years. What does that mean, and what ways do you think you've developed in that way?
Just with my role, I would say just maturing in my role, going from not getting as many reps to now you have to be out there starting and leading the defense and making the calls, communicating with everybody. So I feel like that was the more maturity thing that he's talking about.
What's an emphasis you as a linebackers want to work on for the bye week?
Definitely triggering during the run game. Also mastering shifts and motions. That was like the main two things that I really want to focus on just going into this game and heading up into the Arizona State week. So that's really my main objective.
Can you go?
Going into this year, how curious were you about what your role would be? Because it's an even deeper group now, and no one seemed to know how it was going to shake out. What was your kind of clarity or curiosity level about that?
It was mainly just Coach Odom telling us all, like in our individual groups, that it's going to be a battle where no one has a starting position. So it was just go out there and prove yourself that you can belong on the field. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it was in summer or spring. Like during fall camp, it was wherever you're gonna get the job, So you got to go out there and prove yourself on the field, and that'll lead to whoever starts on Saturday.
Bryson said Saturday felt like practice. Do you kind of have that same sentiment? Do you kind of feel like that's the case?
Definitely. Watching film definitely prepared us for that game. And the amount of time that we had wasn't as long as we had for like the first week so like this week coming up with the bye week. So I definitely feel like the practice and the film helped definitely prepared us for the Stanford game. So I feel like definitely practice definitely prepared us.
Have you guys already started on Arizona State prep, or is it kind of just more focused on you right now, self-scouting?
It's a little bit of both. Like, we getting a lot of competition work right now with the offense, which is always good. So we're getting better with that, and then we getting our scout team reps also. So we're not gonna take 1 week off. We're gonna keep going, keep building on this 3-0 record.
Did you approach this offseason any differently, just knowing how important this year was for you?
Definitely. Had to lock in, get in the weight room, get in the playbook. But like, it was just more and more you got to keep adding, because it's like if it's not good enough, you got to keep adding more. So it was just definitely adding more, getting in that weight room, getting in the playbook, and just continuing building myself up to be like inside linebacker.
So like more hours spent on the playbook?
Yes, sir.